So it's April 12th, and yeah, I actually, on Monday when I filmed my first video, my intent was certainly to try to do more frequent updates, and just obviously didn't get a chance to even upload it until yesterday because so much has happened this week in relation to my mom and her condition and certainly her care. And tying this back to advocacy, the thing that I've been doing the most this week is, in addition to staying by her bedside and supporting her and comforting her, is to really stay in touch and with her care team and certainly be part of what's going on. And I think really when we advocate, we really need to think about that at any level. In this case, as I advocate for my mom, I really place myself as part of the team here. Some things have definitely happened this week that have been really challenging for me, and I'm struggling with how to move forward on a few things because my mom's condition unfortunately has gotten quite worse, and the rationale behind how it's gotten worse is where the complexities come in. My mom has pancreatic cancer, and it is spread to her liver. Things are definitely aggressive, but other than detecting it on CT scans, she has not really had any significant symptoms. We essentially know that this is coming, and we know that she has not done well with chemotherapy so far, and so we've discontinued that. And the problem's been in the last few weeks is that she has had some kind of bladder spasm that has been really difficult to treat. And we've had a few trips to the ER, but somehow along the way, and I found this out yesterday, was she had a problem with constipation. And from what I learned yesterday, as she's not been doing well the last couple of days, and we learned yesterday that she has been severely constipated for a number of weeks. And what has made this so hard is that I know my mom's condition is incredibly serious, and certainly it is something that will take her life at some point. But she's been laying in bed, in a hospital bed, in severe pain and agony for a week right now, and the doctors just discovered yesterday that she was severely constipated. I think more so than that, I think what was really frustrating for me is the fact that when I brought her here a week ago in the ER, I said that I suspected that she may also be constipated, and I had some concerns about that. So I'm not happy, to say the least, about the hospital, the staff, the team here in general. I've been very vocal about that, I assure you. But my dilemma now is become very challenging because I've been advocating for my mom. We had an agreement when we left to go to the hospital this week that we were going to fight one more time. We were going to go through one more battle, because her and I knew, and honestly her oncologists felt the same, that what we were dealing with was separate from her primary diagnosis, and that we would be able to get through this and maybe get that 6 months or 9 months would be so precious to have. And unfortunately, as she's been battling this bladder thing, and from what I understand now, dealing with the constipation on a very extreme level, she's been decompensating, and now they're very concerned about her overall condition. They're treating her by giving her blood right now, as she's losing blood someplace. And so that is concerning to me because there may be a tear in her colon that we're unaware of. And so they're watching her very carefully. And the hard part is, because I understand and know what my mom's wishes are, I'm struggling in what way to advocate for her, because I'm trying to weigh out, if we continue this fight right now, she is going to have to go through a lot of pain, and there's a lot of risk involved in what we're doing, but we're fighting against something separate from a primary diagnosis. In other words, I know in my heart what my mom's desires are as she progressively is more impacted by the cancer. But what I didn't know is how to make a life or death decision regarding, her physical condition, dealing with constipation. And that's been very hard. So I feel that my advocacy this week has been very valuable and certainly has helped to get to where we are now, but I can't help but feel sometimes that I failed her a little bit. And I think in terms of when we put ourselves out there towards something we believe in our heart, I think that's what really matters. And we don't always win the fight, but I think if we don't fight the battle, that's where we really lose out. And so when you believe in something with your heart, you aggressively fight to have that. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do over the next couple of days. I will be talking to some family and friends, but I'm hopeful I don't have to make some hard decisions here in the next couple of days. I'm fortunate that right now she is a trooper and she is fighting through the pain and holding in there, but I know the pain has got to be very strong. So we will see, and I hope that my struggle, my journey here helps others to learn. When your loved ones are in this place, you have to think about every contingency. You have to think about everything that's around you, and as you're advocating for what you believe is the right path, you have to make sure it's the right path for everyone involved. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video.